My 19F boyfriend, 22M, has a preference that I'm not sure how to handle. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 2 months now. Not a terribly long period of time, but a period of time nonetheless. In the time we have been dating, he has not offered head. Although we have sex pretty regularly, and I have gone down on him a decent amount. I figured, if I wanted it I should just ask. No point in complaining if I haven't even made it openly obvious. So yesterday, we were making out and I had pulled away to ask. I was smiling and a little nervous, but he obliged. He was down there for 2 or so minutes before coming back up to kiss again. When we had finished, I made a joke something like, "Wow, that was underwhelming oral." And on the drive home he was quiet. I thought maybe I had hurt his feelings accidentally. Before I got out of the car, he stopped me to explain his awkwardness, in which he said there was hair, and I panicked, and then elaborated with it made him slightly uncomfortable and didn't know what to do. For some reference, he has dated multiple women before me, so this was puzzling. I also wax every month, so I know it's not a lot of hair. Despite the logic I was attempting to put together, I was overall just hurt. I understand preferences aren't something you can help, but I find myself genuinely pretty upset and a little embarrassed. I'm not sure why this is something he wouldn't mention prior, if that was the case. But I feel guilty being upset, because I guess he can't really change that. I have an appointment to get waxed later this week, so at least it'll be solved to that degree. It's left a bitter taste in my mouth, and I'm not sure how to solve it. Find someone who wants to eat you out like it's his 4th meal of the day. He's 22 and mad about a little bit of hair? Ooh, he's a weenie. You have nothing you need to solve or do. Everyone else is right that this guy is lame, but honestly your communication here is not great either. That joke wasn't a joke, and to say you accidentally hurt his feelings is disingenuous. So, 1. Do you think he's into going down on you? 2. Do you think he knows what to do? I don't think it's about hair. I think either he doesn't like it, and then you two aren't compatible. Or he's 22, he doesn't know what to do, and you'll need to teach him. If it's about the hair, dump him. But start out telling him it hurt your feelings, and you're wondering if he's stressed out about going down on you. Then ask him if he is turned off by oral, or if it would be more fun if you told him more what to do. Preferences are preferences, but I have always thought that people who have a preference with body hair and make it seem like your problem are not good to stay with. He's a grown adult man. He shouldn't be surprised to see your hair down there. If he can't get through his own insecurity, it doesn't give him the right to put it on you to fix. Whether you wax/shave is completely up to you and shouldn't be enforced by pressure from your partner. I say dump him. This is a red flag to me, and it took him 2 months to go down on you too? There are better fish in the sea, girl folded hands. Well, to be fair, I don't know of any man that would know how to handle being told. That was underwhelming. Kind of a really shit thing to say during the moment. My GF, 48F, and I, 51M, are fighting about who should pay for what if we get married. What is fair? We have been dating for 3 years and have discussed getting married, but cannot seem to agree on who should pay for mortgage, bills, food, etc. after we are married. We both have kids from prior relationships. I have 4 kids, 2 minors and 2 adult kids, and she has 2 kids, 2 adult kids. We both work. She is a professional and makes a 6-figure salary. I have a successful business, make about 3 times her salary. We are having trouble agreeing on what is fair when it comes to splitting the cost of things. She believes I should pay for the mortgage and bills, and she offered to pay for the food. I have always believed that as a man I should provide for my family, but I'm not sure if this is completely fair. I suggested that we split everything based on percentages of what we earn. So if I make 3 times more than she does, then I will gladly pay 3 times more on all the bills, but we pay everything together. She does not agree with that, and brings up the fact that I didn't do that with my Som ex-wife. Additionally, we plan to buy a new house after we get married, which means I will need to sell my condo and reinvest that money into a new house. I also have other investments, and will put some of that money into the down payment of a house. So I don't think the monthly mortgage and bills will be difficult for me to handle, but I am not sure if that is fair. She has a house that she currently owns, and when I asked if she was planning on selling her house and putting that into the new house, she became defensive and said that she has no plans on selling her house. She has an adult child that currently lives there, and I think that is the main reason she does not want to let it go. She also said she paid for that house. It rubbed me the wrong way because I am willing to sell my condo and also other investments to dump that money into a new house, and she is not willing to do the same. She is satisfied paying for food and things for herself, but does not think she should be responsible for the house and bills. We also do not agree on what happens to our finances if one of us passes. I have a lot of assets and would like to leave some of that to my kids if possible, after I have made sure my new wife is taken care of. But she believes that all the assets should be ours and kids should be responsible for themselves. I don't necessarily disagree with that principle, but if there is a significant inheritance, I would like some of that to go to my kids. Not sure what is fair. Appreciate any guidance. Don't get married. This is doomed. She has expectations that don't match yours. Fairest is proportional to income. What the fuck, it should be a red flag. She doesn't want you to leave your money once you pass to your kids. Maybe don't get married. The disagreement on the will is alarming. I wouldn't budge on that. She's going to create turmoil between you and your children. Respectfully, she can fuck off. This is a snippet of your future. I would thank her for showing this side of her beforehand. If you think she's coming after your money now, just wait till the divorce. Excuse me, she thinks a 3-year relationship means she is entitled to a payout over your children? Dude, she isn't even trying to have a conversation and discussion with you, she's just using sophistry and tactics. You are not wrong. Hold your ground. Giving up your financial well-being to meet her demands is setting up a shit marriage. Anyways, don't be so desperate to be with someone who so clearly demonstrates that she believes, what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Her behavior is gross and not in good faith. My girlfriend, 27F, was staring into the eyes of another guy in front of me, 26M. Me and my girlfriend of 3 years went out for the night with her friend, F, and her boyfriend as a kind of double date. Throughout the night, I noticed him giving her the eyes a little bit. Sort of making eye contact a bit too much. The issue is she was clearly doing it back to him. As the night went on, it just got worse, and I noticed them holding their gaze even longer. I couldn't believe it, and it made me feel so disrespected. I brought it up with her the next day, but she completely denied it, calling me paranoid. I was sure what I saw, but she kept saying I had gotten it completely wrong and that they had been friends since college. Has this happened to anyone else? If so, did they go on to be unfaithful in the future? I had something similar happen to me when I was about your age. I'm in my 50s now. I confronted her about it and got the same reaction you did. Not long after, my paranoid assumption proved to be correct. What I'm getting at is, trust your gut. If you're a sound of mind individual, which you sound to be, then there's a reason you feel the way you do. These are life warnings that should not be ignored. Not much you can do right now. If you hang out with them again, you should call her out in the moment next time she fucks him. She might have a crush on him. She's not very respectful of you. Been on both sides, not a good sign. You have to be nonchalant, but she clearly gave you a dishonest answer and turned it back on you. That's an even bigger red flag. A loving partner will never turn your potential insecurities against you. They'd try to be understanding. I'd slowly or abruptly fade away from this. I know everyone is telling you that you should trust your instincts on this, but based on what you wrote, I have no idea if you were observing anything suspicious or not. Maybe it's your imagination. Maybe they had some kind of spark, but one or both of them cares enough about her friend/his girlfriend that it won't ever go anywhere. Maybe she thinks he's cute or interesting, but actually cares about you enough not to threaten your relationship. We don't know. Ask her what the fuck was she doing? Everyone knows this indicates interest. Her denial is a red flag, tell her, and if it happens again, get up and walk out. These comments are wild. My boyfriend, M29, broke up with me because I, F29, cleaned up our good friend's jacket. My boyfriend and I have been together for almost 2 years, and he's broken up with me many times, probably like 10. He's very sensitive about how I interact with other men, even though I've met him through my long-time male friend group. Last night it was our friend's birthday, and our friend was drunk and had cigarette ashes all over his jacket. I took a rag and was about to scrub it off for him before looking at my boyfriend and asking if it's okay for me to do that. He said, yeah, clean him up. Halfway through he told me to stop, and that it was weird, and even our friend agreed it was inappropriate of me. I was so uncomfortable I called an Uber home, and my boyfriend followed me and broke up with me later. He says if I really loved him, I would never do that. I am so confused about my judgment of what is right or wrong. I don't think I can change who I am even though I've tried. My question is, how do I navigate this? Has anyone dealt with this before? Why would you go back to someone who broke up with you? Being alone is far superior to whatever good qualities he may have. 10 breakups over the course of 2 years is toxic. Do you really want to be with someone who doesn't trust you and is so quick to end the relationship whenever his ego is bruised? Why are you with him? You asked his permission to clean off a friend's jacket? No, you don't need his permission. Also, don't wipe cigarette ashes, it just rubs them in. Either blow them off or shake the jacket out. Edit, punctuation. Wholly controlling. He's broken up with you 10 times. Why would you stay? Seriously. Wiping off a friend's jacket? Is it always mundane crap like this? Jealousy is a huge red flag. You keep going back like a puppy. Don't. The question is why you were with this pathetic man, and still entertain getting back together with him. I took a rag and was about to scrub it off for him before looking at my boyfriend and asking if it's okay for me to do that. In what sane world do you have to ask your boyfriend if it's okay to take care of a friend? Oh, I'll tell you, in no sane world. And if your friend agreed it was inappropriate, then F them too, seriously.